Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to Ask Think, episode number 94 for Monday, March 24th, 2014. And you guys are probably wondering how many likes were on last week's video, and we went way up from the like target, which was, I think we set it for 1,000. I don't even remember what the likes target was, but we ended up with 1,674 likes, and Tyler Starman got the closest with 1,672 likes. Now, since you guys did so well with the likes target last week, let's try for 1,500 likes. I mean, we might as well try it. So go ahead, pick up those chopsticks and poke that like button as hard as you can, and let's try and get to 1,500 likes on this episode of Ask Think. Also, before we get to the questions, don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I can have something to answer next week. Remember, only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Also, if the comments on this Ask Think are closed, go to the most recent Ask Think and ask your question there. Now on to the questions, and the first one is from The Wolfie Grace, and it says, think I poked the like button so hard with my chopsticks, I broke the like button. Sorry, leaves money on Noodle Stand. That should cover it. Well, I don't think you broke it on last week's episode because we got so many likes, and I hope it's working on this one, but that's awesome. Alex Awesomeness asks, so when it says Thinknoodles +1, your comment, does that mean you liked my comment? Yes, that is exactly what it means. That means if you see right now the comment on screen has a little blue thumbs up, that means I actually liked it before I took the screenshot of this. But yes, if it says Thinknoodles +1, your comment, that means I liked it. And guys, this is working amazingly. Having you guys like each other's comments and me like your comments, for some reason, something with YouTube's comment algorithm, if the comments are upvoted, it's more likely to keep them. So I had a lot more questions to look through this week, and some really good ones. Enough this time around that I actually have about a dozen questions that I picked out that I won't even be able to answer this week, and I'm saving them for next week. So keep thumbing up each other's comments. That is working amazingly well. Nova Cat says, do you think would you rather be a talented musician, an amazing artist, or a brilliant writer? Well, I've been watching American Idol a lot lately because we were away when it started on vacation, so I caught up on a lot of the episodes, and I would love to be a good singer. I am so envious of the people that can get up there on that stage and just have these amazing, beautiful voices, and I wish I could do that. Ciara Sapphire says, why doesn't any of the raw recordings pop up on your channel? In other words, why don't I see the raw recordings when I look at your channel? Well, I upload the raw recordings, and you guys can find a link to that in the description as unlisted videos, because they're just for the biggest fans who really want to see me make mistakes or whatnot, and what goes on exactly on my screen as I do an Ask Think. And it's sort of the exact same thing. I mean, obviously, the one that you guys are watching now, unless you're actually watching the raw recording, but if you're watching the regular Ask Think, that is an edited version, and that is like, I guess, the production version. And I don't want to upload two versions to my channel, so I always make the raw recordings unlisted videos for those who just want to check them out. Brooks Dietz asks, how much time a day do you have to play with Kopi? Well, seeing as I work from home here on YouTube, I have a lot more time than a lot of people do for their pets, because I take her out in the morning, and then in the afternoons, I take her for a very long walk. Maybe it depends on the day and obviously the weather. But sometimes I take her for 2-hour walks in the afternoon, and it's really great for both of us. Gracie Ann Spats TV says, hi, Think. Anyways, I know the Noodle Man can't sing, but can the Noodle Man dance? Well, I like to think so, although it may not be the case, because some people think they can dance and really can't. Just like some people think they can sing and then they really can't sing well. Yeah, over the weekend, and you may detect it in my voice a little bit because I was shouting over the music, but I was at a friend's wedding over the weekend, a good friend's wedding, and I spent most of the night at the wedding dancing. Poorly, but I can dance but poorly. Yeah, I don't think I'm a good dancer, but I love to dance, and I had a ton of fun at the wedding. And yeah, you can tell from my voice. Emmanuel Mendoza asks, think, what is your favorite cheese? Mine is Swiss. Mine is Swiss cheese too. Brooke Tucker asks, how hard was it to move away from your friends when you moved between the US and Indonesia? It was pretty hard. I was 10 years old when I moved, and actually, it didn't seem that hard when I was, in fact, leaving. I was like, kind of excited to go to a new place that nobody had really heard of. It seemed, I don't know, it seemed like a cool thing to be able to say, I'm moving to Indonesia, and people were like, where is that? And like, oh, well, and you seemed like you knew something that they didn't. But once I got there, so moving away wasn't hard. It was just hard once I got there and I realized I didn't know anybody and all my friends were gone. And then once I arrived, that was the hard part. Sour Pickle Jar asks, does Kobe get all excited when you come home with mail now? Yes, she does. Ever since you guys started sending her stuff, and also she gets her monthly Bark Box. She seems to think that every single package we get is for her. Mr. Sandman98 asks, do you use an ad blocker on Google Chrome, or do you like to see the ads? Well, nobody likes to see ads, but I've never used an ad blocker before because, first of all, I used to run websites, and I know that, I do run websites, and I do know that people who run websites generate revenue from ads, just like me, and just like on YouTube. Whenever I watch, I don't turn on any ad blockers because I know that the people that I'm watching are earning a living, or some of them are earning a living off of this, and I don't want to take that away from them, so I don't use them. The other reason that I kept the ad blockers off when I was running my own websites, or while I run my own websites, is I like to see what ads are running on my websites, because I do have some limited control over it, and if I see something I don't like or that isn't appropriate for my audience, I can go into the ad console, find out where that came from, and block it. So nope, I don't use any ad blockers. Caleb Hess asks, what's better, ramen noodles or chicken noodle soup? Ramen noodles. I find that chicken noodle soup, the noodles are really like doughy and almost overcooked. And ramen noodles, when they're cooked right, are really good. Ouija6 asks, do you pre-record videos before the day it should be uploaded? Sometimes, more often than not, I actually do record the day before. Obviously, I record the day of, but a lot of times, like for example, today, I'm going to record tomorrow's video in advance, and tomorrow I'll record Wednesdays, and that sort of gives me a jump on the weekend, especially if my wife is off and we have stuff we can do. I pre-record, so I get a little bit ahead of things. And then if she's like, oh, I'm off Saturday and Sunday, I'm like, cool, I'll just record one extra video on Friday and we're done, because I would have already recorded Saturday. You get the point. So yeah, I do usually do it before. Coolur asks, where are you going for your next vacation? I don't know yet. The next vacation is only a week long. It's not a 2-week one. And what I wanted to do, but I'm still trying to convince Think's wife, I want to go to a place called Vava'u, and it's in Tonga. It's in the South Pacific, kind of near New Zealand, and they have you can snorkel and maybe dive with humpback whales, and I think that would be incredible. I saw it on a GoPro video, and I was like, I have to do that. So, still trying to convince her because it is quite far. Hugly Pugly asks, have you had a reptile? I may have answered this before, but I used to have a Chinese water dragon named Hagrid. Nova Cat asks, hey Think, do you watch your own videos? Sort of. I don't really watch them once they're on my channel, but I do watch them in advance of uploading them, especially things like ThinkSlab, where I know I've done a ton of editing and I want to make sure it's perfect end to end. I will rewatch the video before uploading it. PipPop25747 asks, when someone points out a mistake in your videos, do you feel stupid? Laugh and reply to the comment. C, if you can fix it, or D, all of the above. Pretty much D, all of the above, but the overwhelming feeling that I have is A, feeling stupid about it. Icy Jotpop asks, is your job hard? I know you love it. but from the information you gave us, it feels like you barely have time to live your life. You spend a lot of time working on this week's Ask Think, and then you have to put up a new Minecraft video, play Hexit, survival and survival games, then record Club Penguin, and on top of all of that, you have a Club Penguin blog to post on. You must be Superman, do all these jobs together. It is hard. A lot of people think that making videos on YouTube is so easy. It's quick. You upload a 20-minute video once a day, and that's all you do. But there's a lot more that we do every day, managing things. Finding, learning about more stuff about Minecraft. Trying to find mods to put in a mod review series. Like you said, posting on my Club Penguin blog, but also managing the servers for that, trying to find people to collaborate with on other projects, still trying to do that, but there's a lot of things every single day that you have to manage. I mean, you're managing, a YouTube channel is a business, and you're managing the entire business from end to end, and usually you don't make enough money that you can hire other people to do that. So yeah, it is a very difficult job. It is rewarding, and I do love it. But there are times where I'm like, wow, I have so much to do today. Where am I going to find the time for this? Matthew Warren asks, are you ever going to buy an Ender Toy? Well, interesting thing about that, I was interviewed by the Ender Toy people way back in January. I'm not sure. I keep asking them when they're going to post the interview. I know they lost the video footage, but they do have the audio footage from the interview, and I have it as well. I kept it, but I didn't record any video either. I don't know. But I'm going to ask them again if they're going to do the interview, and I'm waiting for them to publish it so that I can publish a giveaway. I have a bunch of Ender Toys that they sent me that I want to give to you guys of my skin. But I was waiting for them to post the video so that I could put a link in the description and send you guys over there so you can hear all this stuff, because they asked a lot of stuff that you haven't heard on Ask Think before. And I thought you guys would love to hear the answers to those questions, but I don't know. I mean, if they're not going to post the interview, I'll post it on my own channel so that you guys can hear it and still obviously give away the Ender Toys. Oh yeah, this one. So Joven Tung asks, Mr. Thinknoodles, does your wife speak Chinese? If yes, can you tell her please to translate this? And she said, so I showed this to her, and she said, kinda. And I was like, all right. So I clicked the translate button, and it said this. Of course, she was just joking, but that's really impressive that the Google translation software can translate it that well. Leah Sarnoff asks, do you like the episodes on New Island Survival on Poptropica? If you do, why? I do and I don't. I do like that it means that we're probably going to see new islands every month. But then I also don't, because they're shortened quite a bit, and we don't get to see the end. I mean, we got a medal, but it's, what's going to happen next? We got the guy with the binoculars, like, I don't know, and we'll see. I mean, it depends on, I guess, how many episodes. I would expect that there's going to be at least 3 or 4, because they've listed the first 2, which means to me that they've sort of completed both of them. And then it says more episodes coming soon. So maybe after 4 episodes, they're going to get to a new island, and then episodes that way, or it's all going to be island survival, which I'm not really sure about. So anyway, I do like it so far, for the most part. Will Junior CP asks, will you do Kermit the Frog meetup for the Muppets Most Wanted Party? I know you aren't playing CP much anymore, but will you still meet? Yes. I do need to find some of the official times, and then I'll schedule a live stream on my Thinknoodles 2 channel, and go ahead and meet him with you guys. Sid Likes Waffles asks, in Minecraft, do you like day or night better? I like day. I mean, obviously because it's a lot easier in the daytime than the nighttime, but also because you get to appreciate the colors and the shadows more. Well, I mean, there's not really shadows like shader shadows, but you get to appreciate a lot more of the way Minecraft looks in the daytime. First Down Productions asks, do you play on the court at a specific time every time? No. It depends from day to day or week to week what time I play. Just when I have free time, I'll just jump on and play a few games. And as you can see in the background here, I'm just on the core answering questions from you guys because last week people said that would be really fun for me to just stand in the lobby and talk with you guys, so that's what I'm doing. Minecraft Gameplays Network asks, hey Think, so I have my own server, but I run it on my desktop. It slows down my internet, my family's computer. Everyone's getting so mad. What do I do, and how do you not lag your computer by hosting such a big server? Well, servers consume bandwidth. That's one of the things that they do. And the way that I don't lag my computer by hosting such a big server is we have servers in a data center in the Northeast. It's in Canada, but we don't host any of the servers on our personal computers. Ron Johnny Shankar says, Think I just love your ThinkSlab series, but you don't put videos of that series very often. Why you do this? Well, I want to do it more often, and I plan to do it more often. I just have to sort of get more experienced with it. It does take me a long time to kind of decide what mod to do, and then come up with a storyline, and then actually make it. If I get better at that or more efficient at that, I'll start doing them more often. Daivu asks, in your mod reviews, do you use free mods? Yep, all mods are free. Charlie Cook says, do you like Hexent more than your survival Let's Play? Nope, I like them both equally for different reasons. Sparks of Old asks, Think, what two materials for a build go best together? Every time I try and build a house, the color palette doesn't look good. Well, I mean, it really depends what you mean by the two materials. Do you mean the types of wood or the types of stone? It depends on what kind of house you're trying to build. I mean, it's really hard to tell someone what color palette to use, but my advice to you is to head on to, I don't know, something like Reddit, Minecraft forum, and look at builds that people have done and start getting an idea of what things go well together. The Unobtainable Demon asks, Think, when are you going to get the adventure map done? If it's done, where can I download it? Noodle on. The adventure map is done. Someone made it. The person who made ThinkSlab, they created the adventure map. So and I do have it. I was just waiting for Diversity to be finished, and that's the next adventure map I'm going to be doing is that one. And there will be a Planet Minecraft link to download it in each episode. So there you go. Animal Lover 02 said, you said you wanted to do at least one Minecraft cover song. Which song, and probably others? I would like to know about that. You mean a parody music video? And yes, I do still want to do one. I have one in my mind on what I want to do now, but by the time I find an animator that is free enough, not free, but I mean like that has the time to do it, and I have someone who can do the music and everything, and it's all lined up together, maybe quite a while from now, and that may not be a popular song anymore, or maybe someone else will have done one with that song, so I may have to choose something else. Conrad Mustus asks, Think, what kind of maps do you like? Puzzle maps, parkour maps, survival maps, or dropper maps? Well, it's funny you put the winky face next to parkour maps. In Diversity, after I finished the parkour map, I really liked it. While I was doing it, I wasn't so happy, but I felt so accomplished after it. I really kind of liked the parkour map. G30953 asks, does playing Minecraft full screen make it lag more? My friend said it did. Well, it kind of does, depending on your monitor's resolution. If you play it in a window, you are basically putting less pixels on the screen, so your video card is working less. So yeah, he is right. It can make it lag more. Cool Guy the Best said, if you see a hacker on the core, do you ban them right away or warn them? Well, I don't really manage those things as much as the moderators do, but if it is clearly hacking, they are banned right away. Filipino Frog asks, hey, Think, just a suggestion. Can you possibly end your Maxcraft episodes by showing off your new hats you get in each episode? Sure, as long as I do get hats in the episode, I'll definitely show them off at the end. That's a great idea. Gaming Yoshi 6601 asks, what are your plans for Maxcraft survival multiplayer? Survive. in the beginning. I'm really, really bad at Maxcraft, which you guys will see in the next episode. Oh gosh, it's pathetic. But once I actually gear up, I do have plans to start, one, I need to find the right biome for living in, and then I have plans to build around the community spawn and everything, and work with others so that we can defeat Mobzilla and also the king, but the version of Orspawn we currently have, the king doesn't exist yet. Matt L asks, how often do you upload Thinks Lab mod reviews? I want to know. Well, right now it is basically Spotlight Saturdays, which Thinks Lab. So far, it's just been every Saturday. I want to make it more often, but it'll always be on Saturdays at the very least. And a bunch of people asked about the Cookie Monster voice and said, no way it was me, or how did I do it? I found a couple of websites that had these Cookie Monster soundboards, and that's what I used for the sound, and I kind of went through all the sounds and what was available and said, okay, how can I make like a dialogue with this? And then I tailored my dialogue to match the sounds that I had. Jerry Potter asks, hey, do you know what Pangea looked like? I learned about it in school. Oh yeah, I know that. And I assume you know it because you were living when it was a thing. Thanks. I do know what it looked like, but not because I was there. Gosh. Agent Barks asks, if life gave you lemons, what would you do with them? I would use my noodleator and turn them into noodles. Okay, you need to share your noodleator technology because I want one. Christine Nguyen asks, dear Think, why can't we have 6-month vacations twice a year? Oh, I like where you're going with this. Guys, I think we should vote Christine Nguyen for president so that we can have vacation all the time. Giggy MC Minecraft says, I went to my kitchen and I found my chopsticks were gone. So I ran to my room and I saw my dog eating noodles and watching your videos. What do I do? You should pat your dog on the head, give them another bowl of noodles, and tell them how good they are, because that is an awesome dog. Jamakin MC says, when I broke the like button with chopsticks, I broke the chopsticks. No! My chopsticks! Now I can't eat noodles. Why did you make me break my chopsticks, Think? I am so sorry. You need to go get another pair and get like maybe, I don't know, well, I would say metal ones, but then metal ones are gonna crack your screen. Ooh, man, I don't know. The Wolfie Gray says, hell, I am in the same household as a VELOCIRAPTOR, don't ask, and now I'm stuck in a room with the raptor clawing at my door. I'm writing this question in a room with no windows and no closets. There is no way out. Also, wait, hurry. The raptor got his claws through the door. He's going to break through. Help me, please hurry. Oh my goodness, guys, I have got to go. The Wolfie Grace needs me. I am out of here. That's it for this week's Ask Think. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I can have something to answer next week. Also, don't forget to poke that like button with those chopsticks. Let's get it up to 1,500 likes. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on!